Guys, it is live. The Surface Duo 2 out-of-box case. You can buy it right now and get it by literally next week sometime. Now, we'll have an unboxing on the channel and showing this off in 2 days from now, guys. On Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to be showing off this out-of-box case on the channel, talking about it, if it's worth it for the Surface Duo 2 or not, and we're going to have it in our hands. But today we're going to talk about, should you buy this right now? Because a lot of people are going to see this page, realize this page is live, and it's going to be like, should you actually pick up the Surface Duo 2 out-of-box case? Now, let's go ahead and break this down. So first off, this out-of-box case is really interesting. The reason why I have a Surface Duo 1 right here, my Duo 2 is on my bed, is because it does go and have a plastic cover across the whole entire front, the whole entire back, and on the inside. Now, every single out-of-box case for the Surface Duo lineup, all of them have been so far for the Duo 1, have been almost absolute failures. One was a sleeve you just put your Duo 1 in, which isn't really a case, and the other one was more or less a case that somewhat worked, but more or less was a failure. So with that being said, they don't really have a great track record of making Surface Duo cases. That's why we're going to be looking at it on the channel and really breaking it down. But let's go ahead and talk about this right here. So for protection, what will this give you? Well, first off, just telling you this right now, this would not 100% make your phone waterproof. I know a lot of people do like to go ahead and go with out-of-box. LifeProof was another company that used to make really good waterproof cases. Out-of-box is not in any way like that. Out-of-box, in my experience of using it, has been, for the most part, pretty good. I used to use it all the time on my Android phones and iPhones growing up, and for the most part, you're going to get what you pay for. It's going to be a kind of cheaper type plastic around the device. It's going to somewhat protect it, and over time, what I've realized with out-of-boxes is that the device and the actual case starts breaking down and peeling away from the device. Just as my personal experience, I've used them my whole entire life, and I have never really loved out-of-box cases. They have been kind of a hit or miss thing. Like I said before, that's why I kind of went more or less to LifeProof. LifeProof was really nice because LifeProof would give you the ability to was have a case, but also cut out a area for your display, so you could actually still use the display without having a plastic screen cover on top. With that being said, though, this will of course protect your device, but it's also going to go ahead and add a lot of bulkiness to your device. That's another thing that's going to be really questionable, whether or not you want to actually deal with this, is because yes, at this moment in time, the Surface Duo 2 is very thin, very nice, and it does have that camera bump, but this will add a little bit more bulkiness to the device than before. Now, there is a little bit of a raised edge around the corners here, which around the corners, around that raised edge, around the camera bump, could make the camera bump a little bit less of an issue. Now, I'm going to be testing this out when I do pick it up on Wednesday, but I'm interested to see how does the phone fold like this with that extended edge. Now, the good thing is, because of the fact that it's a camera bump, we don't have to really worry about that impacting much. But at the same time, though, how also do the magnets work with having that, plastic screen across it, right? So again, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of questions, a lot of things we're gonna have to answer in a video coming up. But if you are interested in picking up right now, I would say maybe wait for my video and I'll tell you guys and show you guys how it looks before, pulling the trigger on it, because it's a very expensive case, and that's something that out-of-box, LifeProof was always the worst company at it, but out-of-box still makes very expensive cases, and, you do want to protect your phone. Don't get me wrong, it's $1,500 now. You want to protect, but at the same time, though, you don't want to just give out a arm and a leg / give out all your money for something that's going to be a cheap pile of crap. So, again, like I said, we'll be covering on the channel when it does go ahead and get in my studio. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.